Thanks for watching Squirrel Fun. Comment below and let me know what you would like to see in future videos. Subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications whenever I upload something new. Check out some of my other videos for short trivia lessons and quick bits of knowledge so that you can learn something new every day, even with your busy schedule. Peace, love, rock and roll. Enjoy! This is the Read Aloud audiobook for the PDF instruction manual for the Black+Decker 20V MAX Cordless Drill Driver, model number BCD702. If you want to skip ahead, the description below this video contains timestamp links listed in a detailed table of contents for this instruction manual video. If you have a question or experience a problem with your Black+Decker purchase, go to http://www.blackanddecker.com/instant answers. If you can't find the answer or do not have access to the internet, call 1-800-544-6986 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, to speak with an agent. To register your new product, visit www.blackanddecker.com/new owner. Page 1. Definitions, Safety Alert Symbols and Words. This instruction manual uses the following safety alert symbols and words to alert you to hazardous situations and your risk of personal injury or property damage. Danger indicates an imminently hazardous situation which, if not avoided, will result in death or serious injury. Warning indicates a potentially hazardous situation which, if not avoided, could result in death or serious injury. Caution indicates a potentially hazardous situation which, if not avoided, may result in minor or moderate injury. This symbol is used without a word. It indicates a safety-related message. Notice indicates a practice not related to personal injury, which, if not avoided, may result in property damage. Fig.A. Item 1. Variable speed trigger switch. 2. Forward reverse button. 3. Keyless chuck. 4. Torque adjust collar. 5. Handle. 6. LED. 7. Battery. 8. Battery release button. 9. Bit tip storage. Warning: read all safety warnings and all instructions. Failure to follow the warnings and instructions may result in electric shock, fire, and/or serious injury. Warning: to reduce the risk of injury, read the instruction manual. Page 2. General Power Tool Safety Warnings. Warning: read all safety warnings and all instructions. Failure to follow the warnings and instructions may result in electric shock, fire, and/or serious injury. Save all warnings and instructions for future reference. The term power tool in the warnings refers to your mains-operated, corded power tool or battery-operated, cordless power tool. 1. Work area safety. A. Keep work area clean and well lit. Cluttered or dark areas invite accidents. B. Do not operate power tools in explosive atmospheres, such as in the presence of flammable liquids, gases, or dust. Power tools create sparks, which may ignite the dust or fumes. C. Keep children and bystanders away while operating a power tool. Distractions can cause you to lose control. 2. Electrical safety. A. Power tool plugs must match the outlet. Never modify the plug in any way. Do not use any adapter plugs with earthed, grounded power tools. Unmodified plugs and matching outlets will reduce risk of electric shock. B. Avoid body contact with earthed or grounded surfaces such as pipes, radiators, ranges, and refrigerators. There is an increased risk of electric shock if your body is earthed or grounded. C. Do not expose power tools to rain or wet conditions. Water entering a power tool will increase the risk of electric shock. D. Do not abuse the cord. Never use the cord for carrying, pulling, or unplugging the power tool. Keep cord away from heat, oil, sharp edges, or moving parts. Damaged or entangled cords increase the risk of electric shock. E. When operating a power tool outdoors, use an extension cord suitable for outdoor use. Use of a cord suitable for outdoor use reduces the risk of electric shock. F. If operating a power tool in a damp location is unavoidable, use a ground fault circuit interrupter GFCI protected supply. Use of a GFCI reduces the risk of electric shock. 3. Personal safety. A. Stay alert. Watch what you're doing and use common sense when operating a power tool. Do not use a power tool while you are tired or under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or medication. A moment of inattention while operating power tools may result in serious personal injury. B. Use personal protective equipment. Always wear eye protection. Protective equipment such as dust mask, non-skid safety boots, hard hat, or hearing protection used for appropriate conditions will reduce personal injuries. C. Prevent unintentional starting. Ensure the switch is in the off position before connecting to power source and/or battery pack, picking up or carrying the tool. Carrying power tools with your finger on the switch or energizing power tools that have the switch on invites accidents. D. Remove any adjusting key or wrench before turning the power tool on. A wrench or a key left attached to a rotating part of the power tool may result in personal injury. E. Do not overreach. Find proper footing and balance at all times. This enables better control of the power tool in unexpected situations. F. Dress properly. Do not wear loose clothing or jewelry. Keep your hair, clothing, and gloves away from moving parts. Loose clothes, jewelry, or long hair can be caught in moving parts. G. If devices are provided for the connection of dust extraction and collection facilities, ensure these are connected and properly used. Use of dust collection can reduce dust-related hazards. 4. Power tool use and care. Do not force the power tool. Use the correct power tool for your application. The correct power tool will do the job better and safer at the rate for which it was designed. B. Do not use the power tool if the switch does not turn it on and off. Any power tool that cannot be controlled with the switch is dangerous and must be repaired. C. Disconnect the plug from the power source and/or the battery pack from the power tool before making any adjustments, changing accessories, or storing power tools. Such preventive safety measures reduce the risk of starting the power tool accidentally. D. Store idle power tools out of the reach of children and do not allow persons unfamiliar with the power tool or these instructions to operate the power tool. Power tools are dangerous in the hands of untrained users. E. Maintain power tools. Check for misalignment or binding of moving parts, breakage of parts, or any other condition that may affect the power tool's operation. If damaged, have the power tool repaired before use. Many accidents are caused by poorly maintained power tools. F. Keep cutting tools sharp and clean. Properly maintained cutting tools with sharp cutting edges are less likely to bind and are easier to control. G. Use the power tool, accessories, and tool bits, etc. in accordance with these instructions, taking into account the working conditions and the work to be performed. Use of the power tool for operations different from those intended could result in a hazardous situation. Page 3. Number 5. Battery tool use and care. A. Recharge only with the charger specified by the manufacturer. A charger that is suitable for one type of battery pack may create a risk of fire when used with another battery pack. B. Use power tools only with specifically designed battery packs. Use of any other battery packs may create a risk of injury and fire. C. When battery pack is not in use, keep it away from other metal objects like paper clips, coins, keys, nails, screws, or other small metal objects that can make a connection from one terminal to another. Shorting the battery terminals together may cause burns or a fire. D. Under abusive conditions, liquid may be ejected from the battery. Avoid contact. If contact accidentally occurs, flush with water. If liquid contacts eyes, additionally seek medical help. Liquid ejected from the battery may cause irritation or burns. Number 6. Service. A. Have your power tool serviced by a qualified repair person using only identical replacement parts. This will ensure that the safety of the power tool is maintained. Specific safety rules. Wear hearing protectors if an impact drill is used. Exposure to noise can lead to hearing loss. Use auxiliary handles if supplied with the tool. Loss of control can cause personal injury. Hold power tool by insulated gripping surfaces when performing an operation where the cutting accessory may contact hidden wiring. Cutting accessory contacting a live wire may make exposed metal parts of the power tool live and could give the operator an electric shock. When working on a ladder or on scaffolding, be sure to lay the tool down on its side when not in use. Some tools with large battery packs will stand upright but may be easily knocked over. Use clamps or another practical way to secure and support the workpiece to a stable platform. Holding the work by hand or against your body leaves it unstable and may lead to loss of control. Keep your hair, clothing, and gloves away from air vents. Air vents often cover moving parts in which these items can be caught. Hold tool firmly with 2 hands. Use auxiliary handle if provided. If auxiliary handle is not provided, grip tool at bottom of battery. Loss of control can cause personal injury. Additional safety information. Warning: always use safety glasses. Everyday glasses are not safety glasses. Also use face or dust mask if cutting operation is dusty. Always wear certified safety equipment. ANSI Z87.1 Eye Protection. CAN CSA Z94.3. ANSI S12.6 S3.19 Hearing Protection. NIOSH/OSHA/MSHA Respiratory Protection. Warning: Some dust created by power sanding, sawing, grinding, drilling, and other construction activities contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm. Some examples of these chemicals are lead from lead-based paints, crystalline silica from bricks and cement and other masonry products, and arsenic and chromium from chemically treated lumber. Your risk from these exposures varies depending on how often you do this type of work. To reduce your exposure to these chemicals, work in a well-ventilated area and work with approved safety equipment, such as those dust masks that are specifically designed to filter out microscopic particles. Avoid prolonged contact with dust from power sanding, sawing, grinding, drilling, and other construction activities. Wear protective clothing and wash exposed areas with soap and water. Allowing dust to get into your mouth, eyes, or lay on the skin may promote absorption of harmful chemicals. Warning: use of this tool can generate and/or disperse dust, which may cause serious and permanent respiratory or other injury. Always use NIOSH OSHA approved respiratory protection appropriate for the dust exposure. Direct particles away from face and body. Warning: always wear proper personal hearing protection that conforms to ANSI S12.6 S3.19 during use. Under some conditions and duration of use, noise from this product may contribute to hearing loss. Caution: when not in use, place tool on its side on a stable surface where it will not cause a tripping or falling hazard. Some tools with large battery packs will stand upright on the battery pack, but may be easily knocked over. Air vents often cover moving parts and should be avoided. Loose clothes, jewelry, or long hair can be caught in moving parts. The label on your tool may include the following symbols. The symbols and their definitions are as follows: V, volts; HC, hertz; min, minutes; DC is direct current; Class 1 construction, grounded; per minute; beats per minute; impacts per minute. Page 4. RPM, revolutions per minute; SFPM, surface feet per minute; SPM, strokes per minute; A, amperes; W, watts; AC, alternating current; AC/DC, alternating or direct current; Class 2 construction, double insulated; no load speed; rated speed; earthing terminal; safety alert symbol; visible radiation; wear respiratory protection; wear eye protection; wear hearing protection; read all documentation. Important safety instructions for all battery packs. Warning: read all safety warnings and all instructions for the battery pack, charger, and power tool. Failure to follow the warnings and instructions may result in electric shock, fire, and/or serious injury. Do not charge or use the battery pack in explosive atmospheres, such as in the presence of flammable liquids, gases, or dust. Inserting or removing the battery pack from the charger may ignite the dust or fumes. Never force the battery pack into the charger. Do not modify the battery pack in any way to fit into a non-compatible charger, as battery pack may rupture, causing serious personal injury. Consult the chart at the end of this manual for compatibility of batteries and chargers. Charge the battery packs only in designated Black+Decker chargers. Do not splash or immerse in water or other liquids. Do not store or use the tool and battery pack in locations where the temperature may reach or exceed 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees centigrade, such as outside sheds or metal buildings in summer. For best life, store battery packs in a cool, dry location. Note: do not store the battery packs in a tool with the trigger switch locked on. Never tape the trigger switch in the on position. Do not incinerate the battery pack even if it is severely damaged or is completely worn out. The battery pack can explode in a fire. Toxic fumes and materials are created when lithium-ion battery packs are burned. If battery contents come into contact with the skin, immediately wash area with mild soap and water. If battery liquid gets into the eye, rinse water over the open eye for 15 minutes or until irritation ceases. If medical attention is needed, the battery electrolyte is composed of a mixture of liquid organic carbonates and lithium salts. Contents of opened battery cells may cause respiratory irritation. Provide fresh air. If symptoms persist, seek medical attention. Warning: burn hazard. Battery liquid may be flammable if exposed to spark or flame. Warning: fire hazard. Never attempt to open the battery pack for any reason. If the battery pack case is cracked or damaged, do not insert into the charger. Do not crush, drop, or damage the battery pack. Do not use a battery pack or charger that has received a sharp blow, been dropped, run over, or damaged in any way, such as pierced with a nail, hit with a hammer, or stepped on. Damaged battery packs should be returned to the service center for recycling. Transportation. Warning: fire hazard. Do not store or carry the battery pack so that metal objects can contact exposed battery terminals. For example, do not place the battery pack in aprons, pockets, toolboxes, product kit boxes, drawers, etc. with loose nails, screws, keys, etc. Transporting batteries can possibly cause fires if the battery terminals inadvertently come in contact with conductive materials, such as keys, coins, hand tools, and the like. The U.S. Department of Transportation Hazardous Material Regulations, HMR, actually prohibit transporting batteries in commerce or on airplanes in carry-on baggage unless they are properly protected from short circuits. So, when transporting individual battery packs, make sure that the battery terminals are protected and well insulated from materials that could contact them and cause a short circuit. The RBRC seal. The RBRC, Rechargeable Battery Recycling Corporation, seal on the nickel-cadmium, nickel metal hydride, or lithium-ion batteries, or battery packs, indicates that the costs to recycle these batteries, or battery packs, at the end of their useful life have already been paid by Black+Decker. In some areas, it is illegal to place spent nickel-cadmium, nickel metal hydride, or lithium-ion batteries in the trash or municipal solid waste stream, and the Call to Recycle program provides an environmentally conscious alternative. Call to Recycle Inc., in cooperation with Black+Decker and other battery users, has established the program in the United States and Canada to facilitate the collection of spent nickel-cadmium, nickel metal hydride, or lithium-ion batteries. Help protect our environment and conserve natural resources by returning the spent nickel-cadmium, nickel metal hydride, or lithium-ion batteries to an authorized Black+Decker service center or to your local retailer for recycling. You may also contact your local recycling center for information on where to drop off the spent battery. RBRC is a registered trademark of Call to Recycle Inc. Page 5. Important safety instructions for all battery chargers. Warning: Read all safety warnings and all instructions for the battery pack, charger, and power tool. Failure to follow the warnings and instructions may result in electric shock, fire, and/or serious injury. Do not attempt to charge the battery pack with any chargers other than the ones in this manual. The charger and battery pack are specifically designed to work together. These chargers are not intended for any uses other than charging Black+Decker rechargeable batteries. Any other uses may result in risk of fire, electric shock, or electrocution. Do not expose the charger to rain or snow. Pull by the plug rather than the cord when disconnecting the charger. This will reduce the risk of damage to the electric plug and cord. Make sure that the cord is located so that it will not be stepped on, tripped over, or otherwise subjected to damage or stress. Do not use an extension cord unless it is absolutely necessary. Use of improper extension cord could result in risk of fire, electric shock, or electrocution. When operating a charger outdoors, always provide a dry location and use an extension cord suitable for outdoor use. Use of a cord suitable for outdoor use reduces the risk of electric shock. An extension cord must have adequate wire size, AWG or American wire gauge, for safety. The smaller the gauge number of the wire, the greater the capacity of the cable. That is, 16 gauge has more capacity than 18 gauge. An undersized cord will cause a drop in line voltage, resulting in loss of power and overheating. When using more than one extension to make up the total length, be sure individual extension cords contain at least the minimum wire size. The following table shows the correct size to use depending on cord length and nameplate ampere rating. If in doubt, use the next heavier gauge. The lower the gauge number, the heavier the cord. Do not place any object on top of the charger or place the charger on a soft surface that might block the ventilation slots and result in excessive internal heat. Place the charger in a position away from any heat source. The charger is ventilated through slots in the top and the bottom of the housing. Do not operate the charger with a damaged cord or plug. Do not operate the charger if it has received a sharp blow, been dropped, or otherwise damaged in any way. Take it to an authorized service center. Do not disassemble the charger. Take it to an authorized service center when service or repair is required. Incorrect reassembly may result in a risk of electric shock, electrocution, or fire. Disconnect the charger from the outlet before attempting any cleaning. This will reduce the risk of electric shock. Removing the battery pack will not reduce this risk. Never attempt to connect two chargers together. The charger is designed to operate on standard 120-volt household electric power. Do not attempt to use it on any other voltage. This does not apply to the vehicular charger. Warning: shock hazard. Do not allow any liquid to get inside the charger. Electric shock may result. Warning: burn hazard. Do not submerge the battery pack in any liquid or allow any liquid to enter the battery pack. Never attempt to open the battery pack for any reason. If the plastic housing of the battery pack breaks or cracks, return to a service center for recycling. Caution: burn hazard. To reduce the risk of injury, charge only Black+Decker rechargeable battery packs. Other types of batteries may overheat and burst, resulting in personal injury and property damage. Notice: under certain conditions, with the charger plugged into the power supply, the charger can be shorted by foreign material. Foreign materials of a conductive nature, such as, but not limited to, grinding dust, metal chips, steel wool, aluminum foil, or any buildup of metallic particles should be kept away from the charger. Cavities. Always unplug the charger from the power supply when there is no battery pack in the cavity. Unplug the charger before attempting to clean. Charging a battery. Black+Decker chargers are designed to charge Black+Decker battery packs. Charge the battery pack fully before first use. Note: to ensure maximum performance and life of lithium-ion battery packs, charge the battery pack fully before the first use. Recharge discharged batteries as soon as possible after every use. Do not discharge batteries fully. 1. Plug the charger into an appropriate outlet before inserting the battery pack. 2. Insert the battery pack into the charger. 3. The green LED will flash, indicating that the battery is being charged. Page 6. 4. The completion of charge is indicated by the green LED remaining on continuously. The pack is fully charged and may be used at this time or left on the charger. Leaving the battery in the charger. The charger and battery pack can be left connected with the green LED glowing indefinitely. The charger will keep the battery pack fresh and fully charged. Charger cleaning instructions. Warning: shock hazard. Disconnect the charger from the AC outlet before cleaning. Dirt and grease may be removed from the exterior of the charger using a cloth or soft, non-metallic brush. Do not use water or any cleaning solutions. Important charging notes. 1. Longest life and best performance can be obtained if the battery pack is charged when the air temperature is between 65 degrees and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 24 degrees C. Do not charge the battery pack in an air temperature below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4.5 degrees C, or above 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees C. This is important and will prevent serious damage to the battery pack. 2. The charger and battery pack may become warm to the touch while charging. This is a normal condition and does not indicate a problem. To facilitate the cooling of the battery pack after use, avoid placing the charger or battery pack in a warm environment, such as in a metal shed or an uninsulated trailer. 3. If the battery pack does not charge properly, A. Check operation of receptacle by plugging in a lamp or other appliance. B. Check to see if receptacle is connected to a light switch which turns power off when you turn the lights out. C. Move the charger and battery pack to a location where the surrounding air temperature is approximately 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 24 degrees C. D. If charging problems persist, take the tool, battery pack, and charger to your local service center. 4. The battery pack should be recharged when it fails to produce sufficient power on jobs which were easily done previously. Do not continue to use under these conditions. Follow the charging procedure. You may also charge a partially used pack whenever you desire, with no adverse effect on the battery pack. 5. Foreign materials of a conductive nature such as, but not limited to, grinding dust, metal chips, steel wool, aluminum foil, or any buildup of metallic particles should be kept away from the charger cavities. Always unplug the charger from the power supply when there is no battery pack in the cavity. Unplug the charger before attempting to clean. 6. Do not freeze or immerse the charger in water or any other liquid. Storage recommendations. 1. The best storage place is one that is cool and dry, away from direct sunlight and excess heat or cold. 2. For long storage, it is recommended to store a fully charged battery pack in a cool, dry place out of the charger for optimal results. Note: battery packs should not be stored completely depleted of charge. The battery pack will need to be recharged before use. Save these instructions for future use. This product uses the battery and charger listed in the chart below. Description: 20V MAX lithium-ion battery. Catalog number LBXR20, LB20, LBX20, LBXR20BT. Description: 20V MAX lithium-ion battery charger. Catalog number LCS20, LCS201, LCS1620. Description: 2 amp fast charger. Catalog number L2AFC, L2AFC BST, LCS200. Components: Fig.A. Warning: never modify the power tool or any part of it. Damage or personal injury could result. Refer to Fig.A at the beginning of this manual for a complete list of components. Intended use: the drill is designed for drilling and screwdriving applications. Do not use under wet conditions or in presence of flammable liquids or gases. This drill is a power tool. Do not let children come into contact with the tool. Supervision is required when inexperienced operators use this tool. Trigger switch, Fig.B. The drill is turned on and off by squeezing and releasing the variable speed trigger switch, labeled 1. The more the trigger is depressed, the higher the speed of the drill. Selecting the direction of rotation, Fig.B. For drilling and for tightening screws, use forward clockwise rotation. For loosening screws or removing a jammed drill bit, use reverse counterclockwise rotation. Warning: never change the direction of rotation while the motor is running. A forward-reverse control button, labeled 2, determines the direction of the tool and also serves as a lock-off button. To select forward rotation, push the forward-reverse slider to the left when viewed from the chuck end. Page 7. To select reverse rotation, push the forward-reverse slider to the right when viewed from the chuck end. Note: the center position of the control button locks the tool in the off position. When changing the position of the control, be sure the trigger is released. Assembly and adjustments. Warning: to reduce the risk of serious personal injury, turn unit off and remove the battery pack before making any adjustments or removing, installing attachments or accessories. An accidental startup can cause injury. Keyless chuck, Fig.C. Warning: Make certain the lock-off button is engaged to prevent switch actuation before installing or removing accessories. Warning: do not attempt to tighten drill bits or any other accessory by gripping the front part of the chuck and turning the tool on. Damage to the chuck and personal injury may occur when changing accessories. To insert a drill bit or other accessory, 1. Grasp the rear half of the chuck, labeled 3, with one hand and use your other hand to rotate the front half in the counterclockwise direction, as viewed from the chuck end. 2. Insert the bit or other accessory fully into the chuck and tighten securely by holding the rear half of the chuck and rotating the front portion in the clockwise direction, as viewed from the chuck end. Torque control, Fig.D. This tool is fitted with a torque adjustment collar, labeled 4, to select the operating mode and to set the torque for tightening screws. Large screws and hard workpiece materials require a higher torque setting than small screws and soft workpiece materials. For drilling in wood, metal, and plastics, set the collar to the drilling position symbol. For screw driving, set the collar to the desired setting. If you do not yet know the appropriate setting, proceed as follows. 2. Set the collar to the lowest torque setting. 3. Tighten the first screw. 4. If the clutch ratchets before the desired result is achieved, increase the collar setting and continue tightening the screw. Repeat until you reach the correct setting. Use this setting for the remaining screws. Installing and removing the battery pack, Fig.A. Note: for best results, make sure your battery pack is fully charged. To install the battery pack, labeled 7 on Fig.A, into the tool handle, align the battery pack with the rails inside the tool's handle and slide it into the handle until the battery pack is firmly seated in the tool, and ensure that it does not disengage. To remove the battery pack from the tool, press the release button, labeled 8 on Fig.A, and firmly pull the battery pack out of the tool handle. Insert it into the charger as described in the charger section of this manual. Proper hand position, Fig.D. Warning: to reduce the risk of serious personal injury, always use proper hand position as shown. Warning: to reduce the risk of serious personal injury, always hold securely in anticipation of a sudden reaction. Proper hand position requires one hand on the main handle, labeled 5, and the other hand holding the battery pack, labeled 7. Page 8, Fig.D. Operation. Warning: the risk of injury, startup can cause maintain work area, as instructed in the safety instructions. Run the drill very slowly, using light pressure, until the hole is started enough to keep the drill bit from slipping out. Apply pressure in a straight line with the bit. Use enough pressure to keep the bit biting, but not so much as to stall the motor or deflect the bit. Hold the drill firmly with two hands, one hand on the handle, the other gripping the bottom around the battery area. Do not click the trigger of a stalled drill off and on in an attempt to start it. Damage to the drill can result. Minimize stalling on breakthrough by reducing pressure and slowly drilling through the last part of the hole. Keep the motor running while pulling the bit out of a drilled hole. This will help reduce jamming. Drilling in wood. Holes in wood can be made with the same twist drill bits used for metal or with spade bits. These bits should be sharp and should be pulled out frequently when drilling to clear chips from the flutes. Drilling in metal. Use a cutting lubricant when drilling metals. The exceptions are cast iron and brass, which should be drilled dry. The cutting lubricants that work best are sulfurized cutting oil or lard oil. LED work light. When drill is activated by pulling the variable speed trigger switch, labeled 1, the integrated LED work light, labeled 6, will automatically illuminate the work area. Note, the work light is for lighting the immediate work surface and is not intended to be used as a flashlight. Bit tip storage. A bit storage slot, labeled 9, is built into the base of the tool. Warning: maintenance. Warning: to reduce the risk of serious personal injury, turn unit off and remove the battery pack before making any adjustments or removing installing attachments or accessories. An accidental startup can cause injury. Important: to assure product safety and reliability, repairs, maintenance, and adjustment, other than those listed in this manual, should be performed by an authorized service center or other qualified service personnel, always using identical replacement parts. Cleaning. Warning: blow dirt and dust out of all air vents with clean, dry air, or at least once a week. To minimize the risk of eye injury, always wear ANSI Z87.1 approved eye protection when performing this. Warning: never use solvents or other harsh chemicals for cleaning the non-metallic parts of the tool. These chemicals may weaken the plastic materials used in these parts. Use a cloth dampened only with water and mild soap. Never let any liquid get inside the tool. Never immerse any part of the tool into a liquid. Accessories. Warning: since accessories other than those offered by Black+Decker have not been tested with this product, use of such accessories with this tool could be hazardous. To reduce the risk of injury, only use Black+Decker recommended accessories should be used with this product. Repairs. The charger and battery pack are not serviceable. Warning: to assure product safety and reliability, repairs, maintenance, and adjustment, including brush inspection and replacement, when applicable, should be performed by a Black+Decker factory service center or a Black+Decker authorized service center. Always use identical replacement parts. Page 9. Register online. Thank you for your purchase. Register your product now for warranty service. Registering your product will help you obtain more efficient warranty service in case there is a problem with your product. Confirmation of ownership. In case of insurance loss, such as fire, flood, or theft, your registration of ownership will serve as your proof of purchase. For your safety, registering your product will allow us to contact you in the unlikely event a safety notification is required under the Federal Consumer Safety Act. Register online at www.blackanddecker.com/register. 2-year limited warranty. Black+Decker US, Inc. warranties this product to be free from defects in material or workmanship for a period of 2 years following the date of purchase, provided that the product is used in a home environment. This limited warranty does not cover failures due to abuse, accidental damage, or when repairs have been made or attempted by anyone other than Black+Decker and its authorized service centers. A defective product meeting the warranty conditions set forth herein will be replaced or repaired at no charge in either of two ways. The first, which will result in exchanges only, is to return the product to the retailer from whom it was purchased, provided that the store is a participating retailer. Returns should be made within the time period of the retailer's policy for exchanges. Proof of purchase may be required. Please check with the retailer for its specific return policy regarding time limits for returns or exchanges. The second option is to take or send the product, prepaid, to a Black+Decker owned or authorized service center for repair or replacement at Black+Decker's option. Proof of purchase may be required. Black+Decker owned and authorized service centers are listed online at www.blackanddecker.com. This warranty does not apply to accessories. This warranty gives you specific legal rights, and you may have other rights which vary from state to state or province to province. Should you have any questions, contact the manager of your nearest Black+Decker service center. This product is not intended for commercial use, and accordingly, such commercial use of this product will void this warranty. All other guarantees, express or implied, are hereby disclaimed. Latin America. This warranty does not apply to products sold in Latin America. For products sold in Latin America, check country-specific warranty information contained in the packaging. Call the local company or see the website for such information. Imported by Black+Decker US Inc., 701 East Joppa Road, Towson, Maryland, 21286. Black+Decker.com, 1-800-544-6986. Troubleshooting. Problem: unit will not start. Possible cause: battery pack not charged. Possible solution: check battery pack charging requirements. Problem: battery pack will not charge. Possible cause: charger not plugged in. Possible solution: plug charger into a working outlet. Refer to important charging notes for more details. Another possible cause: surrounding air temperature is too hot or too cold. Possible solution: move the charger and battery pack to a 39° Fahrenheit, 4 degrees C or below, 104 degrees F, 40 degrees C. For assistance with your product, visit our website www.blackanddecker.com for the location of the service center nearest you, or call the Black+Decker helpline at 1-800-544-6986.